Welcome back to New York City, where it's raining again on Community Day. Can we catch a break? I don't know. Apparently not today. Oh, hey, Dinosaur, what's up, man? Apparently, we cannot get a sunny day on Community Day for, what is this, 3-4 times in a row now? I think it's 3 community days in a row where it's been raining and kind of cold. Hey Milton, what's up, man? So, in other news, I woke up this morning to the news about Ho-Oh being back. So I did get a chance to get my first Ho-Oh since they're back just now at this gym. So in New York City, it starts at 2 p.m., which is in like about 6 hours, I guess, 6 hours, 7 minutes. 2 p.m. New York time, 11 a.m. California time. Yeah, David, that's correct. Is it raining in Chicopee too? I'm sure. Chicopee, I mean, it's further north from here, but I think we often get similar weather. Maybe not identical, but similar. So, yeah, I gotta say I'm a little bummed about the weather, although we kind of saw this coming. Yours was over 2 hours ago. Nice. How was it, Misha? How'd you do with the shinies? How were the spawn rates? Yeah, waiting for Community Day, not my favorite thing either, Robo. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my son from his mom's house in about 2.5 hours. Dinosaur, yeah, so we were planning, me and a bunch of the other YouTubers, we usually organize those, a tuber meetup in Central Park, and there's also another meetup that goes on, which we kind of combined with, which is a big Facebook group here in New York City that's been organizing the meetups since the very beginning. They have about 12,000 members, so there's always a huge trainer squad up there, and then also a bunch of my fellow YouTubers, part of the New York City YouTuber community. So we planned a meetup in Central Park. We announced the meetup and promoted the meetup in Central Park. I didn't make a promo video this time because I've been super busy. But yeah, planning on picking up Mac at 12:30. That's exactly right, David. And I guess I called this stream, or I decided to do a quick stream, partly because I'm already having my coffee, and also because I wanted to talk about the weather and almost kind of like think out loud a little bit about the weather. And I tweeted this out, and I tagged a bunch of the other YouTubers who were helping to organize the meetup and who are planning to attend the meetup, just in case they wanted to get a preview of what the weather looks like in downtown Manhattan, because some of them don't live in Manhattan. Hey, what's up, friend? How's it going? I just wanted to, see if they wanted to talk about the weather at all. I'm assuming we're all going, to be honest. Oh, and you know what, guys? I apologize. The title of the stream, I just realized, makes no sense. I wanted to take down a gym. Rochester too. I wanted to take a gym. I actually called this stream Starbucks Gym Takedown, but clearly I haven't drank enough coffee because it's Mystic, so there's no way I can battle this gym. I guess I was a little confused because when I named the stream, the raid was just ending. Hey, Slightly Warm Pocket, what's up? How's it going? Great to see you. Hey, Darth, what's up? So how's the weather down south, guys? Hopefully you guys are at least escaping the weather. Oh yeah, by the way, Bren, big shout out to Bren. He is the latest person to switch over to using Patreon to sponsor the channel. He reached out to me because I started to get more active with our Patreon page, and he asked me about it, and what I mentioned to Bren is that Patreon actually allows the YouTube creators to keep 97% of the pledges or the sponsorships, whereas YouTube takes 70% of the sponsorships. So for anyone who doesn't mind switching over to Patreon. It's actually kind of a more efficient way to give, although obviously either way is totally fine with me, and I appreciate all this. I appreciate sponsorships no matter how they're done. Actually, it was Ken who got me more psyched about growing the Patreon subscription base. So yeah, big shout out to Ken, who became a patron using patreon.com earlier this week. And then Brent, who followed suit, he actually switched over to Patreon from YouTube. So I just want to thank you guys both and let people know about that option. I should probably start dropping the Patreon link into the live streams, or asking the mods to do that once in a while and putting it in the channel description a little bit more. Oh, you're stuck at work, Brent. I'm so sorry to hear that. Bad timing, eh? Bad timing. I guess what I might do here, since I'm stuck indoors because of the rain. Hey, Mrs. Mime, how's it going? So yeah, Miss Mime, we're talking about the weather while I have my coffee, and I'm waking up to the reality that it is going to be cold and rainy in Central Park, or at least I think it will. I guess there's no guarantee. You know, it could stop, right? For now, I guess we're planning on still being there, right? Hey Liz, are you still coming to Central Park, rain or shine, or are you thinking that you want to discuss a plan B if it's so bad that people start to drop out? I mean, there are places in New York that we could relocate to if it gets really rainy, including, I guess, some places that are near Central Park. Although, to be honest, I would say if I was to pick anywhere in New York City that would be good to play play Pokemon Go during Community Day that is indoors, I would actually say it would probably be the area around Battery Park City, because there's so much indoor space there. Like at Brookfield Place, like there's that indoor mall, there's a lot of walking space, etc. Oh, hey, Brent, you totally read my mind. I didn't verbalize this yet, but basically the reason that I switched over to sorting by type of Pokemon, but by Pokemon, is Mac pointed out to me yesterday that I got to make some space, and he's totally right. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, Chelsea Market's going to be pretty good too, Ken, you're totally right. And that's easier to get to from Central Park if, this becomes unbearable for people. I'm not recommending any of this. I mean, I think there's something really good about being tough enough to play in all weather conditions, so I encourage it. I'm definitely bringing Mac. We're going to bring serious umbrellas. We'll go for it. We'll make it an adventure, and we'll only give up if we just can't deal with it. So yeah, Brent, thank you for seconding the motion of what, basically I got some homework from Coach Mac that I better start transferring. Wow, I've been hoarding a lot of species here, haven't I? Probably partly my gym habit, as well as my affection for certain types of Pokemon. I think we can get rid of that guy. How many Kingler do you really need? When have I last used a Kingler in a gym? So if my excuse for keeping all the Kinglers is... Actually, that is true, that like train hopping or bus hopping. I mean, the thing about bus hopping or train hopping is unless you do it with friends, you're missing out on the social aspect of the game. And if we did friends, it would be more like a raid group and less like a actual community meetup. So yeah, you know what? There's a psychological tendency to assume that whatever the weather is right now is going to be what the weather is for the rest of the day. And I realized that the weather report basically describes a combination of cloudy and drizzly throughout the day. It happens to be drizzly right now, but I do need to remind myself, who knows? It could be, we could get lucky. It could be cloudy for most of those 3 hours. So yeah, I'll see you guys all at Central Park. Hey, Andes. Yes, we were just discussing it, and I'm kind of gradually waking up to the coffee here. But yeah, we're totally going, no question. See you there. I think being out this morning is just a reality check that I better bring layers, raincoats, umbrellas, that kind of good stuff. Hey, what's up, Lewis? How's it going? All right, time to delete more Pikachus, I think, too. Even a 91% Pikachu, if it's not high CP, I think we're just going to have to deal, right? Can't have these frickin' event Pokemon, yeah. Yes, backup power. Basically, we got to pack well, for sure. 93% Pikachu, but sort of low on the CP scale. David's phone is charged, nice. Doing well, Lewis. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hey, I cannot believe it's going to be raining, I know, Erica, but I've made up my mind that we're still going to go. Hey, Zavira, what's up? How was Community Day for you, Zavira? Brent, do you typically work on a Saturday, or is this sort of overtime or unusual situation? Usually average about Pokemon per Community Day? Okay, so I'm going to target to have 200 spots. Yeah, so Ho-Oh is back. That's exciting, right? I'm going to transfer the... Oh, the forest filled with mosquitoes. Oh, that's terrible. One shiny? Oh, congratulations. I guess that's the good news, right? I was going to evolve some of these stronger Jigglypuffs, but I'll have to just catch new strong Jigglypuffs. Priorities, right? Oh, is it a turkey, not a phoenix? I love it. I mean, no, a phoenix, not a turkey. Hey, James, what's up, man? Okay, so I soloed this Alakazam. Oh, man, as you guys can see, I have trouble transferring Pokemon. Got a shiny the other day. Nice. Congratulations. Okay, the one-time Weeping Bells, I just don't have time to use them. Oh, spawn rate on Charmander was lower than Mareep. Interesting. Maybe it was the weather. You said, wait, what was the weather you described? Oh, Mawile. Nice. How many Farfetch'd do I need? How about 2? Gotta get more aggressive here with the space. I still only have 50 space cleared. Am I kidding? Okay, how many posters do you actually need? Okay, yeah, this was actually a troll. Hey, what's good, Jordy? Hey, how's it going? And thank you so much for the DM you sent. I apologize for not replying to it yet, but I was grateful for your message. Cloudy, gotcha, okay. For the time that you took, I really appreciated that. Okay, fine. So this is one of those interesting cases. It's not 100%. It is, I think, a 90-something%, maybe even as high as 96. I am transferring it because I can't use my dust on everything. If it's a hundo, I would keep it. Hey Lewis, actually Ho-Oh's already here. I did it. I raided a Ho-Oh at this gym. I defeated a Ho-Oh at this gym. Get rid of the ones without an evolution. Yeah, that's actually a good idea too. I've been keeping the Pulsels around because I sometimes use them in gym raids, but obviously, you know, priorities are priorities. I only have 2 hours before I pick back up, and I want to be ready with my at least 150 bag space. Yeah, so here's an example. Ho-Oh is in the house. Ho-Oh is back, so that's exciting. You can tell it in my voice. I'm super excited about that. I'm blown away. It exceeds my expectations. Gonna replay the video? Okay, cool. So, great suggestion. Thank you so much, Ken. I should just go right ahead and release the Plusle army, except for the 100%. You know what? That's a great point. A bunch of these guys are half-healed anyways. So, I'll keep the 98% Plusle, and I'll keep the Hundo. David wants me to do that other Ho-Oh raid. If it stops raining, I will. If not, I'll focus on getting ready for Community Day. Okay, no cloister unless they have attack. That's a good strategy. I like that. So we just check them for attack being strongest and simply amazes, and if they don't have that, I know the Plusle posse did go, but don't worry, I can get new Plusles. I know that sounds a little bit harsh if I were to anthropomorphize them, but keep in mind, I have to keep in mind they're not real, so yeah. Yeah, lots of information on the Pogo site, that's for sure. Oh, interestingly, the in-game weather did change to cloudy from rainy, which I think sometimes means that the weather reports are indicating a less than 50% chance of rain. Oh, you're going to Mystic Sevens meetup. Nice. That's going to be fun. Have a great time. That sounds great. You will have a great time, I'm sure. Exactly. You could always get more Plusles. So don't worry, we'll have a Plusle posse gym takedown soon enough. Yes, I did turn the face cam on to, it's not white and black, it's called sepia. Called Slepia. Okay, so I'm going to go with the recommendation here from correspondent Brent. And anything that's not 15 attack is going to go. And I now see I've been keeping a lot of, yeah, totally. No incense in the Community Day box. Interesting. I haven't looked at those yet. Let me check them out after this. I really have been keeping a lot of mediocre cloisters. You're totally right. Good eye, my friend. Good eye. Hey, Jerome. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Hey, congratulations again on the contribution to the English language as it evolves, little by little, adapting to modern culture. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll keep this guy. For everything below the starred mon. Oh, interestingly, the starred mon is the strongest mon. This is perfect. Have you guys heard of the psychological concept of loss aversion? Okay, hey, good luck catching the train. I'm sure you'll catch it. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being on the stream, and I'll see you live. Probably others will see you live too if we're able to live stream from the meetup in Central Park. Sounds good to me. Alright, so we were going to check these boxes. I'm looking at them for the first time. So the Community Day box, Super Incubators, Lucky Egg Star Piece, Ultra Ball. No, I haven't actually upgraded to the 2K bag space. So that's actually a good point. As you can see, I don't have much coins in the bag right now, but I could, in theory, solve this whole problem if I were just to increase to the 2,000, or even actually increase a little bit, like by 100. Alright, the middle one has this all, and usually the top one is designed to tempt you into spending almost 15 bucks here by really upping the ante. Yeah, and they're doing it again with the 20 premium raid passes and the lucky eggs, 22 of them, and Super Incubator. You know what, interestingly enough, I'm seeing I'm seeing no star pieces in the top box or the middle box or the. So actually, the community day box is the only one with the star pieces in it. So it's interesting, even though it's the worst deal if you just sort of compare the prices to the normal prices of these items. For me, since I already have a lot of the other stuff, that's the one that's most tempting because I have the star pieces. Then again, I already have enough star pieces to make it through. Interesting. I didn't mean to click on Brianna's profile, but I did mean to spin this. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so back to that concept of expanding bag space. If I recall correctly, they charged $200 for bag upgrade. Alright, so I'm close. I just need 18 more coins, or to break down and buy a few. We'll see what happens. Let's see how I'm doing so far on the organic solution, the free-to-play solution. Okay, making progress. Venusaurs, we should probably also not keep things unless they're 15 attacks. Okay, everything from 2102. Any advice for catching Ho-Oh? Actually, I should probably be asking you guys. So I caught it today, the first time since it came back. I gotta say, it had been a long time since I had tried to catch Ho-Oh, tried to make those throws, and I gotta say that my ball bounced off of its face a number of times because I threw too late. So I guess one lesson I learned was to make absolutely sure that you make your throw pretty quick. You want to make that throw pretty quick. Second of all, hey Haunted Endeavors, greetings to London. Second of all, it's sitting really close. I don't know if that's a new phenomenon. I feel like it maybe is. It was sitting extremely close to, it was like very, very close, much closer than I expected. It was pretty easy to go for the excellent throw once I adjusted my throws a little bit. So I guess that's the other thing, is you can do the excellent throw. That is doable if you approach it correctly. So yeah, that's off the top of my head, that's what I feel like I learned in my first time trying to catch it did jump a lot, including out of at least one excellent throw that I can remember. So I'm back on the street. Looks like the rain is still coming down, but it's very light. It's very light, so that's good. It looks like I can drop off a defender down the block here. Haven't seen any shiny Charizards being shown off in gyms by spoofing yet, which is a change from previous community days. Oh, speaking of minims. Sounds like good odds. Yeah, hey, it is what it is with the legendaries, right? But you can increase that with, you know, the golden raspberry, the curveball, great throw, excellent throw, all that good stuff. Oh man, okay. Well, good thing no accident. you're most welcome for the advice. Oh, by the way, another cool thing that's happening today that is another kind of thing that makes it sad that we're having bad weather today is the annual dance parade is today. Dance parade in New York City is a really cool parade. All kinds of different types of dance communities, dance troupes, etc. are performing. So, you know, if it clears up, I think that the dance parade will actually pass near to Central Park. So maybe in the live stream before the actual meetup starts, I might try to walk past there a little bit. So Community Day here is going to be in like 3 hours, 45 minutes. It's going to be 2 p.m. New York time. 3.5 hours, that's right, exactly. Uh-oh, got a bit of rain on the phone here. This is the phone I stream on because it's the best phone to stream, but it actually is the least waterproof and most affected by rain for some reason. The Sprint S7, which doesn't usually stream as well, is actually better. Oh, yep, the Plusles keep spawning in the rainy weather. Thanks for dropping that, Zavir, appreciate it. For information on Community Day in your region. You catch it straight? Yeah, so if you find that it's much easier for you to hit, then it's worth just throwing straight. Although you should know that mathematically speaking, the curveball gives you a pretty big advantage. I believe that I recall, whoops. Yeah, so you saw Brent's comment about curveball being mandatory. By the way, that's a curveball thrown not with my finger, but with my sweatshirt. Not a single cloud, nice. But yeah, Brent just mentioned that you actually increased the odds by 1.75, which is, believe it or not, that's more, if I recall, than you get for a great ball. So for example, let's say I throw this curveball. Sorry, more than you get for a great throw. Sorry. Curveball gives you a better multiplier than a great throw. Is great throw 1.5, Brent? If I recall correctly, I think great throw gets you 1.5 better chance, or really a 50% better chance. So you're multiplying the base catch rate by 1.5, and then excellent gets you a 2, I think. Okay, great is 1.5. So curveball. So you saw me just throw a curveball using but not get a great. I got just regular curveball. That gave me 75% better chance of making that, of it staying in the ball. Whereas on the next throw, I could have thrown straight and gotten a great, and I would have had only a 50% chance more than the base catch rate. Bits and pieces in the church, gotcha. Let's see what else we have in the neighborhood here. Ah, good point. Anyone can see the blue skies. All right, well, it's sufficiently raining, guys, that I think I'm going to just head home and pack up and get ready for the Community Day, and I'll be live again once I pick up Mac, and we're on our way over to Community Day. We'll be live again. So have a great day until we speak again. If you happen to be around later and want to check the live stream out, we will be streaming before the Community Day meetup, and if weather permits, we'll stream some of the Community Day itself. So just make sure that you're subscribed, and you'll get a notification when we go live, God willing. See you guys soon. You're welcome. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing for daily live streams from the streets of New York City. Usually we do a bit more catching, but in today's stream we did a bit more chatting because, well, the weather. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.